live. Ah, man, it's been a while. So, welcome back, everyone. Thank you again for joining us for another Scape Games Presents a 5th edition D&D homebrew based in the Forgotten Realms, specifically throughout the region of the Vast, with Ravens Bluff, the fabled city of adventurers, as our party's home base. The Arachnophobia crew invites you to join in on our live sessions most Wednesdays, aside from recently, because so many things have been coming up, and that has nothing to do with Elden Ring. Wednesdays at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. Come in, comment, heckle, and use channel points to affect the outcome of the game. For those watching this after the fact, make sure to like, subscribe, rumble, whatever is appropriate for the medium in which you have found us on, and of course, if you are subscribed here on Twitch, we do very much appreciate the support. Make sure to check out our link tree in the doobly-doo below and catch up on other fun things we're doing. And, Arik, do you remember what happened a while ago?
I reviewed a bit before we streamed today, so, while I mined the crystals in the troll cave, then we moved over to a giant hedge maze. We spent some time figuring out that this hole was a prismatic wall. Used a couple of spells on that. Something. Well, there in fact. What's that?
Something. Profit.
That's step 3. Something. Tilt the throne. Hey, here's the thing, and kind of fuzzy from that, but we have all but, I believe, 2 of these magical amulets, which I believe are supposed to help us from being seen from scrying?
Supposed to help you pass through some form of door.
Yes, help us with the ritual.
Yep.
They're like portal keys or something.
Gotcha.
Pretty much, we've been running around the maze solving the riddles to get the keys.
I believe that we determined, too, that the last 2 are being worn and or otherwise guarded by 2 drow.
I think that's right. I should probably double-check those notes.
Yeah, should probably be prepared to run the game.
Total of 3 guards were seen there. That said, the only other thing to kind of mention is throughout this walk in this garden maze, you have been hearing this wailing, screaming, painful moan since the moment that you guys have been stepped into it.
Shut up, Draho.
And it seems to be coming from like the most central areas you've traversed around.
That's right.
Draho, would you learn to throw your voice?
No, I want to absolutely not draw attention to ourselves more than we have to.
That said, let's go ahead and kick you guys.
As we were shouting back and forth to Gimel when he was afraid of the hole.
And of course, Fenrir and Ivara are not here.
Kibble is kind of running around.
That is true.
I mean, you got a trunk.
Kai is going to be joining? Sounded like he was.
Yes.
Assuming just on his way home?
He's probably on his way home.
Okay. Then I'll keep him up with you guys.
You did get Kibble drunk and then got him undrunk. So.
And then he got drunk again on his own.
Sounds about right.
And got very, very emo.
It's okay. We
As long as he's not writing in a diary about his ex-girlfriend from like 15 lifetimes ago.
Scott.
No, he's just stealing from you.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I had a dime every time Kobold stole from me, I'd have like a whole bag of dimes to hit people with.
Kobold ate my baby.
A sock full even?
So I believe that we determined that they're not in the central location, but slightly to the, I would say west.
Northwest. Yep.
Okay, so I'll take the lead on this one.
That's fine. I'm just trying to remember what corridors we've already been down.
Probably the ones that we've exposed.
The ones that are exposed. So.
Well, that's just it. They're not all exposed.
Click on your character and you should see everything that you've seen personally.
I also believe that we, pinged on them a little.
No.
So the main issue is Nivara saw it through the wolf's eyes, and with Nivara out, we'll say, dealing with a patron at the moment. You're not quite sure where specifically.
We saw where it went though.
Yep, down to the end, and it took a right.
Okay.
What's to the south of us here?
Do we want to go
more garden maze?
Do we want to go south, or do we want to go this south, slightly to the left, before going north?
We want to go south before we go north, because I think, was it north back towards the center?
So north will take you somewhat back towards the center, and also to where those drow were at. And then you saw a odd little tea party thing towards the southwest.
Yeah.
I said we go straight south.
We want to finish exploring the south before we punch into the middle, I think.
Right, but there's also north into the west here, like over here.
That's where we came in.
Yeah,
No,
we haven't explored the section under here. Also, that's like all wall.
Like, if you keep going to the west arc, you'll run into a corridor that'll take you north to where we came in, or go south, I think, to that odd tea party.
Well, again, based off of what we've explored, I'm seeing it's completely walled off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just remembering from, like, all I have open for what we've explored is what we're seeing right now, even though we've moved around the map.
Well, let's follow Ark for now if he wants to go.
I can see what we've explored already. So I'm not sure.
I'm good with wherever you guys want to go. I was just saying south because there's no drow south, so we probably find what we need. If there's one thing I've learned, it's don't go to the boss room before you have the items you need.
I thought that we established that the drow were wearing these things.
You did.
So that's where
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's a detail you need to tell people that don't think of stuff like me.
Yeah, but I didn't know if we wanted. Okay, well.
Okay. So
I'm
gonna
now in favor of killing the drow that have the thing we want. It's a double win for Drawho. I get stuff and drow murder.
Okay. So who wants to go second?
Kai does.
We're the frontline fighter, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with him not being here able to defend himself.
Yay! Okay.
He's been voluntold.
I will go in the back because Archer.
Also, I have the shield and the hammer in the Warhammer mode.
Okay.
So, all right. Looking around the corner, what do I see? Look around the corner, what do I see?
How high is the ceilings in here?
So it goes all the way up, but what you've seen through your prior investigation and Nivara's owl is they're only about 10 feet before all of force seems to be there.
And do the walls of the hedge maze go straight up to that force?
They do.
We haven't unlocked
that's
flying
right.
for this zone yet. I'm going to choose left.
All right. You chose the dead end.
I've chosen poorly.
Which is good, because if you went right, you could go all the way to that castle.
Maybe our princess is there. I love how basically Archie's like, "Roop, roop, roop, roop," and you're like, we'll wait.
All right. So as you get to that corner arc, that is roughly where those drow are at. Right around that corner.
Right where I am?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to wait until everyone else gets in formation.
Computer froze for a second there. That was weird. Must have been that new update it did.
Could be.
It's that haircut.
Oh, no. That is not where they're at. Apologies.
You lied to me.
They are much further north.
Barely 10 minutes and you're already retconning.
Nothing new in that, really. Come on.
I'm going to hug the wall.
Hug that wall.
So we're going up this way.
I'll wait for everyone to catch up.
I need to
I can't see where I'm
unlabel some
going in
things.
advance, so I have to move cautiously.
Because with as much as we have turned on, it does not like taking movements.
You know. Also, do we hear them at all?
No, they from what you recall, Naivar was saying, we're sitting down to, say, a short rest.
Or they were sitting down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's deprive them of that.
Ah, finally, we get to be the ones interrupting people's breaks.
We
The
shall
shoe is on the other foot. Wait until they start cooking and then hit them hard.
and then we'll take their food.
I don't know. Knowing Drow, they probably poisoned it themselves.
Okay, well, guessing off of your description, I'm assuming they're just around this corner.
Correct.
Do I hear anything?
Minimal kind of like clinks and clanks, like someone's probably cooking in a pot.
Interrupt dinner.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hold up my hand to signal that, everyone hold back. I will rage and then go around the corner.
All right. You guys will get a surprise round. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm sorry, I just imagined a couple of guys just real quiet starting to set up a nice little, put down their chairs, throw out the blanket for the picnic, and then just around the corner you just hear and this dude with the hammer comes charging around the corner.
18.
18, all right.
For how to use character sheets.
See, that's my diabolical plan. Make sure to keep you guys away from the game long enough so you don't remember how to use your characters.
Joke's on you. Draho doesn't need that to forget how to use his character.
I forget immediately after learning.
I just noticed we are missing our ambiance.
Lose an ambiance.
I thought
Yeah, we don't get to hear it because we have to hear him talk.
That's
I
right.
thought this was a family-friendly show.
It's family friendly, make a family, whichever you prefer. All right. Okay, well, let's go ahead and boot those in. And so those are what you're seeing. Looks like there's a priestess, a house captain, and a mage.
Priestess, then mage, then house captain.
Let's see. Has everybody rolled? Not seeing Kibble yet?
Yep.
And I suppose
Kibble isn't here, so I didn't think I needed to roll for him.
I haven't seen Kibble. Thank you.
Yeah, and you'll need to roll for
That
Kyle.
means,
Yep.
that means it's working.
Appropriate roll, he rolled a 4.
Ah,
All right. Top of the round is Drow Priestess, and then...
Don't we need a surprise round, though?
Correct.
Yeah, I
And
was
then
gonna say
House
you-
Captain. So they are effectively no longer surprised, which brings us to Ark.
Well, that...
I thought we had a surprise round to do something.
So with 5th Ed, surprise rounds still go in the order of it. If someone is above that is surprised, they become unsurprised.
They lose their turn.
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah.
Seems
not
like
near
it-
as
yeah.
cool.
Seems like
It
not near
only
as cool.
really affects you if you're an assassin.
I mean, they wouldn't get to roll initiative until we attack, though. But anyway.
No, initiative is rolled at the start of combat either way.
Okay. We'll have a discussion later. Fortunately, though, there's some distance between me and her, which means I get to throw the hammer.
Yep. Like 2.5 whole feet.
That's enough. So 19 to hit.
Let's see. That is on the priestess.
Oh, sorry, not 19. 29.
That makes more sense. That will hit.
Okay. Like, that seems low for you.
It does.
Okay, so let's see here. That's a D of 8 plus a D of 8 radiant. Plus a D of 6 fire.
Okay. Do I need to distinguish between the things?
No.
Okay.
At least I don't believe so.
Okay. So that is 3.
I think so. You're the DM. You should know.
I do when I look at things.
Shouldn't be confused by your own monster stat.
It's been a month. I haven't actually updated anything.
So that's 21 damage.
All right. No, that is not wounds.
It's the priestess, of course. Okay. Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. That is a bunch of nonsense and not going to hit.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 14 does not hit.
It does not.
Okay.
So as you round the corner, she turns around and then bolts straight up. Takes the one to the chest.
But action surge.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay, that's going to be 30.
That will hit.
I'm sorry. Getting them confused. 28.
Still will hit.
Yes. So let's see. 25 damage.
Sure we've got this out. 25. Alrighty.
And 16.
Will not hit.
Okay, but with that, I'm going to move up here. So that way, get them all. Actually, I'll stand kind of in the middle so that way they can't quite get by me.
Okay. So you round that corner, she bolts up to engage you. You thump her in the chest, which kind of causes her to... And in doing so, she kind of reels, which is why you missed that second swing. She steps forward to re-engage, and you hit her yet again in that chest. She is not looking very pretty. Not that Drow generally do. But she is still standing.
Okay. Also, is my rage applied?
That is a good question.
Because there's usually a little thingy in my corner there.
Yep, there normally is. Where is that button? They changed things. It all looks different.
But this way, Kai can swing past me if he needs to, but they're all locked down.
All right. Ragey applied.
Destruction? Mayhem?
Woo, it's Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Kason.
I did that. I shouldn't have done that, but I did that.
There you go. All right. Anything
Which
else on
fantasy
your
grounds do we use again?
Unity.
Yep.
A new computer. Who dis?
Cool.
I haven't had a chance to download it.
Not a problem. We've got a bit of time before your turn.
Initiative.
Anything else, Ark?
That is all my actions.
All right. That brings us to Kibble, who will pop up over here.
Who I have no control over anymore.
Pikey boy!
And go for it.
What do I got to do? I can't see anything because I can't actually... Oh, there we go. Now I have visibility on Kibble.
There you go. So, Kibble's got a very clean shot.
Sneaky Kibble. Let's see. The Drow Priestess is the one we wanted to take out.
And he has advantage, so remember that.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Advantage.
Go ahead and put the
Get him with
milk
the
in
butt.
fridge.
Sneaky,
No,
sneak.
so sweet with the towel thing.
No.
Yeah!
29 will
Bam.
hit.
Ooh!
Very nice
For
damage.
23 damage. She takes that arrow to the back, and Ark, you see it pop out from the shoulder in the front. And it kind of splatters blood onto you.
I am unfazed.
She poisoned her blood because Drow are tricksters. They would poison themselves just to bleed on you and get you poisoned.
Any movement or bonus action for Kibble?
Movement for sure. Get out of the line of fire. Creep over here. Bloop. And then bonus action. Let's hide.
Okay.
Hide real good.
It's a good idea.
Now you're thinking like a sniper.
Where is skills?
On the skills page.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me a minute to find out where the skills page was.
More of a tab, but yes.
Definitely somewhere within
Right.
fantasy grounds.
28. So he's ducked around the corner.
All right. That'll bring us to Drow Mage 1.
Oh look, I'm the only viable target.
That is true.
And I attacked his superior.
You
So-
did. We're going to go easy with this. He's going to magic missile at you.
That's not fair. I can't block that.
That's right. And he is going to crank that up.
I mean, he has to do some damage somehow.
So he will do 18 base damage.
What
Oh,
was that,
good.
like a 5th level?
Leica.
So 18 base damage. Wait, base damage.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Sorry. Plus 6. So 24.
24, so 12.
Correct. And then he's like, ha ha ha, ha, and scoots around the corner. And Kibble sees him there just kind of snickering.
They're just kind of staring at each other like,
Kibble can't be seen. 28 stealth, baby.
Wait,
you gotta
no,
actively
no.
look for him.
Apologies.
that's versus-
Take that
that's
back.
versus-
There is no
that's-
damage.
oh?
This is a surprise round.
Oh, that's right. We get to go again.
Back
Yeah, but
where he
we're not-
was so we can shoot him.
There is no snickering. That will bring us to Masaki.
There is no Dana, only Zul. Well, you guys hear crunch, 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 crunch. Ah!
Well, actually, we won't go that far up. We'll just go to here.
Okay.
And let's see. Yeah.
Right. Targeting the priestess.
He's already a pretty reddish orange, so.
Mm-hmm. But a 15 will miss.
I wanted that other number. You bumped the table.
I tried.
I'm gonna use
You-
my inspiration.
Yeah. Only inspiration.
21 will hit.
Good to know.
For a nice chunky 20 damage as you slide in over Arc with the poke. You have Polearm Master. It's been a hot minute.
Yes.
Okay. Bonus.
I think he's hinting at how damaged she is.
Am I?
Probably. Does that get all my bonuses, or is it just a flat D20?
It's a base attack, so you get all the bonuses to it.
Yeah, just do D4 instead of D10.
Not with that.
Not with a 1.
She's always dodging the follow-up attack.
That's right.
Well, let's see. Yeah.
So good.
And
Maybe a runaway.
I'll probably take a 5-step back, so she's got to try to come through arc to get to me.
All right.
Which will not happen.
Which will bring us to Lord Drow.
Yes. Greatest. Oh,
We seriously need to get you a new mic.
it's on my list of things to do, and then I don't.
All right, Mr. 6 attacks in 1 round.
How many I actually need.
I mean,
Okay. Don't get advantage on anything before I start rolling.
Correct.
yeah.
Okay, I know sometimes people give me advantage.
That's only if I crit. Oh, you don't
Speaking
need
of,
it.
speaking of crits,
Well, she's done.
By a lot. Please describe.
I mean, step around the corner, take aim, whisper, say some very profane things in Elvish about Drow and possibly her parentage.
For Mistaki's benefit, what do you say?
Oh,
Your mother was a hamster.
I basically make not so polite but very offensive comments about her mother being a cuckold to her father. The biggest
I
insult
chuckle.
I can make. The biggest insult I can make. Her mom was subservient to her father. Drow culture. And then I put an arrow straight through her throat.
Okay. As it hits, she looks like she's about to take a swing on Ark, and then is just... and slowly
Also-
she drops.
Also, I laugh as she goes to take the swing.
What I want to.
Does she kind of develop that choking cough, like she's trying to cough up a phlegm ball and it doesn't happen?
Yep.
So, now for my next of 3 attacks. Attack the mage.
All right.
Another 20, baby. Oh,
Close.
Okay,
A 19, which still hits.
yeah. So,
For 21 damage to the
21
mage.
damage. Yep, I will take that. Now, last one.
25 is a hit.
Do you want to make this
For
spicy?
another 19.
You don't.
Let's see, how weak is he?
You don't need to bother.
Does he go? He does not go before Ark and Kibble? No, I'm not going to waste it. Ark or Kibble will finish him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, let's see, I took 20 to get up there.
That Kai can finish him.
I'm going to step back by Kai.
Alrighty.
Get out of the line of fire.
Speaking of, Kai, how's your download looking?
Okay, almost. Join.
Do you have the Twitch stream open?
We do.
No, I was asking Kai.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm just
I know that
imagining your
rig-
computer going processor.
No, Crispy's brain has to go processing.
I know his rig can do it. I've seen his rig do things. It's even made him an omelet. I know it can open up 2 programs at once.
even makes julienne fries.
It is attempting resolved connection to server.
Okay.
Processing. Processing.
Guys, this combat brought to you by us because we do not have any sponsors yet. Still working on that.
Ooh, that's pretty. And that just switched everything. Weird. Okay.
It's me.
Yeah.
Mario.
Yeah.
No!
Come on. I mean, there can't be that many LC Kedros.
One
What?
would
Oh,
hope.
only you knew.
But I've had to take on that moniker in almost everything else because there are evidently other Kedros.
And I am always Gorham in everything because nobody takes that name.
Well,
Ever.
next Elden Ring.
What's that?
Next time I load a character on Elden Ring.
I don't even have that game, so go for it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He's
but
still-
see, the thing is, if it were missing, I would have to talk to one of the two people in here because those would be the only two people that would do it, and they would make a dwarf with a reverse mohawk just to piss me off.
That's right.
All right, what are you doing?
Probably downloading the copious amounts of modules that I've loaded.
Well, and I cannot also select a character.
Because it's still trying to finish its load in.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed when I got on that it took itself a good minute to populate the character.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
take all of the NPC data, put it into its own module, and just load that.
There we go. Tokens are loading.
Yay.
And then you'll want to go into Images, 39 Outdoor Garden Maze.
And you'll
Oh,
find
I
that
mean, we-
underneath the campaign tab. on
No,
the
I
right
don't need the
side.
character wizard.
I don't have a wizard in the party.
It wants me to import a character. But I don't want to import a character.
It should populate in the
Characters?
box of the character
Nope.
wizard.
Nope, there's a character wizard, but that wants me to make a character.
And I
There's
just
no-
cleared your owner, close it out, open it up.
Ha
Boom.
there we go. I'm a me.
You are.
And then campaign tab, images, number 39, outdoor garden maze.
Yeah, I heard that part. Hey, you, get big.
It's not my turn.
It was your turn, you failed.
I used my bonus action to rage. Can't do everything.
Why
Well,
are
you
you
gotta
so
do.
teeny tiny?
Because it's a big map.
Why is it all black?
Because you haven't seen
Because
a lot.
Navarro's not there anymore.
I can see in the dark.
Oh yeah, that.
You have dark vision, but that only gives you what's around you for up to 60 feet, and there are currently walls.
One of my packed blessings is the same dark vision Navarro's got.
Then let's update that to
So maybe
True sight.
you just don't have your token selected, and it's kind of in a precarious spot on the map.
All right. How's your viewing now?
I have a blank map for 39 Outdoor Garden Maze.
Let's try that.
I still have a blank square.
Weird. Try scrolling your map out. Are you able to see your character?
No. I have no tokens. I have a black rectangle.
Close the map and reopen it.
Ah, that's why. Wrong character?
Oh, so you
Did you
got
give
point
me my
one and
old
not
one?
point
I
two.
did. All right. I have cleared you for character 2.0.
DM error.
I mean, if I'd have thought about this, I'd have contacted him last night and ironed all of this stuff out. So I'm a terrible person.
Yeah, if I wasn't playing Elden Ring, I probably would have thought about it as well.
Yeah.
I was playing.
I'm hearing a
MechWarrior
lot of
Online.
shifting the blame here.
Daka, boom!
All right, now I am Smexy Herb. You're gonna have to reapply the. Well, no, that's line of sight. This is an arc. So I have to go support an arc.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't have to, but I appreciate it.
It's my job to support an arc.
So you're a column.
I'm kind of in the way.
I
You're a
mean,
very good
Are you
plot
gonna lay
line.
down suppressive fire?
do you want me to lay down suppressive fire?
I mean, you could either do that or run up on him. Either way.
I mean,
Geek
I
the
feel like
mage.
you have pokey stick.
I feel like I'm just gonna geek the mage by activating my circlet of blasting.
Okay.
Oh, that's one way to do it. Yeah.
And that casts that at base level, right?
Yes, I believe so. But let's double check.
Okay.
Unless you have one of the updated versions of them.
Well, I have it. I have the spell also, and I have it up the damage updated for my nifty polearm of extra fire damage.
So on Circlet of Blasting, using that particular option, it gives you a +5 attack bonus.
Just a +5?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to like add a special circlet of blasting.
But by just a +5, I mean, you make your spell attacks, you do so with an attack bonus of +5.
Well, yeah, but I have a +9 normally.
Ah. High level issues.
Yep. So,
What you're saying is you're giving us on a completely useless crap.
it was amazing when we got it.
Nah,
It should
even then
scale.
it was pretty bad.
Everything should scale.
Well, it does. I get an extra D10, so I'm going to be rolling 66 plus 3D10, which is reasonable for a second level spell slot that I don't have to spend.
There's no kill
Fair
quite
enough.
like overkill.
Fair enough.
So, how do I make that kind of attack?
Do you have it in your actions box?
Well, I do, but it's at a +9.
Hmm.
So I suppose I could just do...
I wonder if with the
What?
new items in the system.
Oh, that
Oh
reminds
no,
me.
I haven't looked at any of that stuff. That's
Kidro.
work. That I need to... Abilities...
No,
No,
that
not
did
abilities.
not increase. So we will take your Scorching Rain, copy it. We'll open that. And it is fixed, +5.
Oh,
Alright.
check that out.
Boom. May the booms be with you.
Well, that sucked. That wasn't much better. Holy buckets!
The dice are not with you.
True.
Do you see why I
Did
picked
you use your
Barbarian?
inspiration?
No. I mean, I suppose I could. That gives me, it allows me to reroll one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, like the first thing you did.
Oh,
Droho, what did you do?
Oh yeah, the
Drow
luck of the
touched his
draw.
dice.
I mean, look at it this way: you're using all these up, so when it comes to making saving throws,
But no, it doesn't work like that. It really doesn't work like that.
He only works on deficit.
I mean, roll a d20 for me, Ark.
20.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, way
We're
to
not gonna
waste
do
that for him.
No, we're not. Because I
He
could be
can-
spectacular with that.
He could choose to use that.
No, we're not going to choose to use that. We're not
I'm
gonna
just saying that that's something you get a choice as to when it's used. So
do that. Yeah.
So,
I mean-
with that, any bonus action or movement?
I mean, you can go past me if you want.
Why do you have to be in the middle, jerk face?
To keep you all safe. Also, you can shove me to the side. I'll allow it.
You can move through friendly.
I know, but I can't stand shoulder to shoulder with him because he's in the middle.
Again, you could just... And I'll allow it. I won't contest it. It'll just be forced movement.
But I don't have any really, truly impressive bonus actions at this exact moment.
Yeah, some classes just are underwhelming when it comes to bonus actions. Fighters.
No, because I really don't want to move past you. Because I want my bonus action so when they move in, I can club them like a baby seal.
I mean, you
So-
can do that through me.
Exactly. So I'm going to hang out here.
Okay.
Let's see.
Operation Hide Behind the Arc.
Brings us back to the top with the Drow Captain,
Round 2. Fight.
who will go ahead and step in.
Kai.
And I will violence.
Violence is in and of itself a full sentence.
Violence use is a verb.
$25 is a hit.
Finally.
I don't get it. You can't hit when it's your turn, but you almost always nail the people moving into you attack.
For 9 damage on him.
It's
Any extra
different
bonus
technique.
on top of that?
It's
Yeah.
reflexive.
Yeah.
I probably should.
I mean, you can miss 3 shots with your bow, which you specialize in, but the moment you get into melee, you're a genius.
Why did it not roll those where I wanted
That's
it to?
not me. That's my brain being weird.
For another 10.
That's your fight or flight response, and it
All
definitely
right.
takes fight.
So he can do
A lot of
40
Drawho's
attacks.
talents aren't Drawho. They're Drawho having brain damage.
Comes swinging in with Scimitar.
Just hold it.
This with a 20. Natural 20. And the third attack is a miss.
Okay.
That did not roll double, so we'll do that again. Slowly, but surely. 25 plus 22 is 47. So 23 total damage.
Apparently my rage is not working.
Well, it
It
didn't-
says
it
partially
didn't.
absorbed.
But it didn't do it on the second one.
No, it still says partially resisted.
So I had
Uh.
5. I've had 5 temporary, and then 10 actual damage taken, and now I'm at 44.
I have a feeling that it wasn't taking the poison off.
We'll fix it later. So
Yep.
So what was the damage?
23 in total.
So 23. So that should be 18. So that should be 28. Okay.
All right. That is his turn. Bring us to Ark. Vengeance. Let it begin.
Hi. So first of all, I'm going to throw my hammer at the mage.
Okay.
See if I can finish him off. That's a 28. 27.
All right. Please describe.
So I block that first attack, take the second one as I think he's gonna, like, he did sort of a feigning move, I'm assuming, and then once he hits me with that one, I like really turtle up. I look at him and just casually to his side and hit the mage.
So he dodges out of the way of that and just seems all smarmy until he hears "fuck," and then looks over. Is like,
As the hammer goes through the guy's skull.
damn it.
And then I catch it, and I go, your turn. 22.
That can hit for now, yeah.
I feel weird about how you said that.
Shield, baby.
Okay.
The panic button, as I call it.
28 damage.
Okay. All set?
And I'm going to cut off his escape. Move around him. Also, what was the mage's challenge rating?
Oh, you would ask that.
It's not my fault you take it off so quickly.
This is that one. That is the mage. CR7.
That felt like CR7.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? He's gonna die pretty quickly. No need for me to get big.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Brings us to Kibble.
Speaking of which,
Yep. Kibble. Step up. And he is going to hit him with the bow. Oops, forgot to add advantage, so let me roll that again.
Okay.
well, you at least hit.
Yeah, we know we hit.
That is true. For 17.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then duck back and take the hide action. So lizards are terrifying.
All right. Which will bring us over to Misaki.
We're just going to go back to previous episodes and people's not going to be there. 34. Jesus.
I know.
Imagine if he had passed without a trace on him.
Mm, 13 is a miss.
All right.
No bonus action?
No,
Okay.
not really. I mean, I could move back down, but I'm within
Seem very confident that
striking distance, and I don't think he's going to want to move up to get closer.
All right. Brings us to your Draho.
up here between these two. I could technically shoot from back there, but I want to make sure they see me.
His back is currently facing you.
appropriate
Somehow.
for Drow.
I somehow don't like that. I feel like every drow needs to know I killed him.
I feel like this is the most tactical positioning we've done in combat so far.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even intended. The map put us in a position like this.
I mean, Kimmel flanking was great.
Yeah, if only one of us had had control over that.
Not saying you didn't.
So let's hit him with our first attack.
All right.
Hit him with your best shot.
And you do with a 25.
Bam! Take that. That's a 3. I'll accept it. Second attack.
19 damage, good. 12 will
mind.
miss.
Third attack. Come on.
Oh, the boss is at the
Really?
table now.
Oh, almost with the 11, but
Really?
no, the 4.
We're giving him a fair chance.
It's
And there's
true.
nobody else around that's not friendly to me.
I mean, we're not hostile toward you at the moment. But
The question
I
is
would
there
say-
anybody I can arc an arrow towards?
I mean, there's plenty of targets. Just like, who do you want to piss off? Because you have to work with us later.
You do have to go into meditation at some point.
I can take
Okay.
it now.
Okay, then I really don't have anything to do with my bonus action, man. Fighters are so limited in that.
Okay.
Really?
That'll
Yeah,
bring
so,
us then to...
After
movement?
doing that, I will step back, take cover behind Misaki, because
Okay.
there's no Naivara to cower behind.
Bringing us to Kai then.
I'm in the middle of the wall.
That's lots of briar for you, so totally fine.
I'm not stepping into it, I'll ruin my clothes.
Okay.
We have mending.
It's not the same.
It literally is, though.
Hey, bud. You have a fun day at school.
Targeted.
Okay.
I suck.
I'm rolling a 3.
Stop.
15% better.
That's enough.
Yep, sure is. Except he sees that coming in and kind of
Heal.
parries behind him, raising his AC by 3.
Oh,
He
he
what?
parried.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Stupid defensive duelist.
You say defensive duelist, I say cowardice.
Same thing. As far as Ark's concerned.
As I spend most
any
of the
additional
battle
movement?
hiding behind a wall.
Other options?
Well, I have the option to do
Okay.
my bonus attack for my pommel strike, but I can't add it. But that's the to hit regardless. What?
18?
Should we go get a drink?
Will hit,
Say
yeah.
bye-bye, Daddy. Good night, Daddy.
Bye-bye.
No, the boss has to go to bed.
Little man does. Let's
Yeah,
see.
the boss.
So it's not giving you your pommel strike? No, it's not. So we will copy your Fouchard. Copy your... What the heck? Copy.
It said no.
Respect my authority.
Right. That's weird.
See? It'll let me add... I made my Divine Smite. Terribly misspelled, though it is. And I could add all the spells I want, but apparently if I don't have... It won't let me add the extra.
So we will grab a new glaive. We will call it Pommel Strike. We will edit that, because that is a +2 weapon, I believe. Right?
It is?
Yeah. And that is not slashing, that is bludgeoning. And magic.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a D4.
Yep. But I get double my strength modifier.
What?
Base strength.
That's what this polearm
2x.
does. It gives me double my strength modifier.
That's amazing. I need one of those.
So
Which
2 times strength
also
plus 2.
needs to be edited on the regular Fouchard.
I can fix that. Strength 2.
Alright. So I smack it at him.
Hey.
13. He takes the blunt to the face.
So yeah, I flail, he parries, and he's like does the eyebrow thing, and then I literally pull up and then drop the thing on his foot. Bam!
Parry this, you filthy casual.
And then I do the eyebrow wiggle thing back at him.
You see him kind of hopping up and down on one foot, like, ow, ow, ow. Any final movement? I'm gonna guess that's a no. Brings us back to the house captain, who will attempt.
Hop around on 1 foot.
Yep. Attempt to hop around one-footed and attack Ark.
Would that give him disadvantage?
Would if it was an actual thing. With his rolls, however, it does look like it. So he will whiff, whiff, whiff. And still hopping at you angrily, looking back and forth, disgusted with the situation.
That's 27.
That will hit.
Yep. Okay, that's going to be 22 damage.
Okay. Okay.
And 27.
Does still hit.
And that's going to be 27 damage.
All right. He is not looking pretty.
Hmm.
Time for Kibble to come kill him.
You know what? Just for shits and giggles, that last attack moved him 5 feet.
All right.
Down.
Shoop.
There we go.
Okay.
Just the force of it, just woof.
As he kind of hops, slamming into that wall, and just like, oh. Any movement?
Now I'm good.
All right. Bringing us to the Kibbles.
Kibble's turn.
Finish him.
Boy. Kibble gonna creep up.
He's like, ow, ow, ow!
And he is going to make sure I click advantage on. It didn't click on last time.
Come on, 20.
Still hits.
You had one job, Gable.
Yep, because we already
Damage.
parried this time. Okay. 20 damage.
And who's next? Misaki?
Yes.
Yes, if the Drow Captain lives through this.
Currently has.
Okay, then he's got a bonus action. Misaki gets advantage on a first attack.
All right. Scooting back down.
Yeah,
Staying
I was
back.
going to say, and then if you can move him back.
Yep. All right. Misaki.
Instead of hiding, he's going to assist people this time because he's confident we're winning.
Double 18s for the hit. Very nice.
How dead was he? Wow. Pretty darn
Quite dead.
close.
Mm-hmm. Quite dead. Care to
Jesus.
describe?
Yeah.
So, Ark throws him into the wall. Kibble pops around the corner. Pops an arrow into the foot he's hopping on. He's kind of pinned. I come back around and I just pirouette my the Naginata up into him, and you just see it bloom through the other side with the cold radiating out from the head as it pokes through.
Okay. And as you retrieve your Naginata, you see that cold kind of slide through, sealing that wound. He looks down momentarily, looks back up at Ark, looks down, and then falls forward. Okay, that will bring us out of combat.
Loot the bodies.
Good plan. What you find... Pop that encounter back open.
Oh,
On the house
it's
captain.
funny that's become a thing now.
He seems to be wearing drow chainmail, has 2 scimitars, 1 whip, a hand crossbow. The necklace that's on him does not look like the same kind as what you guys have been using.
Dun dun dun.
Rather than
It's
being
okay.
the full triangle, it's more of a quadrilateral.
Oh, what? Quad. Okay, so
Mhm.
4.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I can sort of picture the image in my head. I never heard that word.
Like a rhombus
Well, I probably
Could
have,
be.
but I probably
or
said
a
it wrong.
square.
More rhombusy.
Just
So
don't
it's
go bringing
a bit
algebra
odder
into
of an
this.
angle.
He's obviously the head paladin.
Don't go bringing algebra into
little
this. This
follow
game's
one reference.
addition and subtraction only.
That's not true.
A
That is
squared plus
way
b
not-
squared equals c squared. And I can't get any said.
It's interesting that you would quote the law of substitution.
The mage, just wearing robes, has a staff, and the same odd amulet. And the priestess actually is not wearing the amulet, just has the holy symbol of Lolth, and is carrying drow scale mail that looks fairly shiny, and is wielding... Where is your weapon?
Is it oddly clean for how bloody she is?
It is. She is wielding a scourge.
Ooh, that's like a flail, right? Or a whip, right?
Whip. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like a cat of nine tails,
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
just shorter.
Okay.
Bit more thick.
Does anyone want to do the seeing if anything's magical thing?
Well, that's usually Navarra and or Kibble.
And Draho could do it too, but we'll have Kibble do it.
Okay. Taking the 10.
Yep, take the 10, let Kibble figure out what everything is and what's magical.
All right. You have...
I think we still need to find 2 more amulets.
That is correct.
'Cause yeah.
The only thing magical is that scale mail. It is drow scale mail plus 3.
Ooh, does anybody here want a +3 armor set?
I mean,
Would that help? Scale mail? What scale mail do? I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's 14 plus dex. No. That's chainmail, isn't it?
Chainmail is 16 with no dex modifier bonus.
Yeah, but
So rarely wear armor, really.
that's
I'm
only
almost
going to be
always casted.
good. That's only good as long as you're in the dark or the underdark, isn't it?
no, it's just like craftsmanship.
Yeah,
I
the
thought
drow
anything-
aspect is just the craftsmanship, right? Not any special feature.
Kind of, sort of, yes, no.
But we identified, so what is the...
Currently, just a plus 3 that you know of.
Oh, so it might have more properties.
It might.
Probably.
Scale mail is it's 14. So that would be
14 with a max of dex bonus 2.
So it'd be a 19 AC if you put it on straight.
Mm-hmm.
It had enough dex.
And
So-
that is now in the party sheet.
hang on. So that would be so that would increase your AC by 17, and then you have the +2, right? Or but by 7, and then you'd have +2.
Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
So yeah, it would be a 19 if you had no other, if you had enough decks to do the full bonus. That's worse than what I got in my Elven chain. Full chain +2. I was tempted when I heard the +3. I was like, well, Drow put aside his racism long enough to be better protected.
Never.
Did you say you
That
put
was-
that in?
That was about to become the
inventory?
You know
hardest
what?
decision
Yep.
I've ever made.
You know what?
Yeah, I wonder if it's the unidentified item.
That could be.
I think that would do a little better for me than what I'm currently wearing.
I was going to say
There you
it's
go.
medium, so you
And
should
my
be allowed to
constitution
wear it.
Yeah, I could. It's just that, again, my constitution is currently
Yep.
has to be restored. And
I thought we did that.
no, we did that for Fenrir for one of his points.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know Drow is still down Constitution.
What did you lose the con to?
The same thing, I think. Oh no,
Yeah.
no. One of those things hit me and it drained me, and sleeping didn't make it go away. So I still have to have that restored.
One of those things hit you here in the maze?
No, this was like that room where we had to go to the separate rooms, and then every time we went there, those things with the tentacles attacked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think one of them drained me.
And we really haven't had a chance to do that
Yeah,
yet.
because that takes a restoration spell, and a few of us got hit by that. So,
and we weren't going to waste the excess spells.
And while that would be beneficial for me, like I still am a mountain of hit points aside from that. So it's not like the worst thing for me.
I think we were going to wait until we had a safe spot, and then...
Yeah. At the end of the day, if you still have the spell slot, you can do it.
I do have one spell slot. Well, I could always upcast it too, so yeah.
Okay, but a +7 AC is actually still better than me going, with nothing. I just have disadvantage on stealth checks, but I don't really try to be subtle.
So you could actually wear that and make a bonus from it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's strap it on you so I can feel disappointed in your desired armor selection.
I can modify it later.
We're going to have to, because first thing we're going to have to do is get rid of all the Drow.
Can you wear
Symbolism.
that
What?
Why couldn't he wear it?
as a barbarian?
I
Medium armor.
Proficiency in medium armor. It's just that I get my constitution bonus to armor if I'm not wearing it. But I can wear up to medium armor. It's just that when I start wearing
It is a
heavy
medium
armor,
armor. Okay.
yeah, when I start wearing heavy armor, I can't rage.
Yeah, I was just thinking it was heavy armor. Because it should be heavy armor.
So I'm assuming
Giant
being
metal
Drow
plates.
armor, it's put on the same way Elven armor would be, except shoddily made.
Except for made of some sort of dark iron material.
Shoddily made with crappy materials that
It's
they find in their
actually,
dank.
they're still elves, so it's actually probably very elegant.
Mm-hmm.
No. They're not elves. They're what's called a subspecies of elf. They're like what happens when an elf spends too much time eating radioactive waste.
Do you also consider wood elves to be like rednecks?
Yes.
They live in the woods. You ever had wood elf moonshine?
No, but that sounds amazing, Draho.
It's not.
You say that now. Okay, so here we go. No, wait, no. Party sheet. Draw scale mail. Jory.
And because Kibble has seen this, let's go ahead and do that.
Let me take it.
I think one of the most hilarious parts about being this high leveled is there's so many items in our party inventory that are ridiculously good magic items that are just yeah, that's pointless for us.
We could always sell them.
Like I know, I'm just saying, like, we're at a point where like getting a new magic item isn't like, oh, this will be so helpful. It's like, yeah, that's pointless.
First world
That
adventure
actually
problems.
makes me worse. Yeah, like that makes me worse.
Holy crap!
What's up?
Oh, because it's still applying my con. That's why.
Oh, your AC?
Yeah, it shot up to 32, and I'm like, what? I
If
corrected.
only.
I corrected it, but yeah, okay, we're good. Just remind me to switch that back if I ever take this off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, even if I had my Constitution restored, it'd still be one better than without it. So,
Trying to keep up with the rest of the group, but I don't know where anyone's going. I can only see limited corners. I don't like this one.
okay.
As the party splits.
No, the party does not split. I'm trying to keep everyone in this one location.
Now you
party-
are now you are the guy running around. I have a
I'm telling
feeling
you, if I hear any screaming because somebody walked off on their own, I'm just assuming they died.
it's just me and Kai didn't walk away. That's the problem.
Well, you are still hearing that constant screaming. Coming somewhere from
No, a
your
new
east.
screaming. A fresh screaming.
Still doesn't like me going through walls.
That is accurate.
No, it's supposed to go through walls.
Well, I think we're gonna have to go to a very merry birthday party soon.
It's messed up. I'm forced to make these incremental movements and hope everyone's still there when we get there.
Stop standing on me. Thank you. Okay. Do you want to go south 1 or south 2? South 2 being the long corridor.
I say,
Did we want to go south or did we want to go investigate the center?
I kind of want to go south, but I'm open to whatever you guys want to do.
Because I'm thinking that,
flexible.
that horrifying screaming being the center of the maze might be the last thing we need to do.
Oh yeah, while we were taking Kibble's 10 minutes to identify that stuff, Drow definitely wanted to inspect the food so that he could criticize it without actually tasting it, because it's Drow, so they probably poisoned each other.
Looks like some
bet Arco
some
eating.
form of fungus and like a odd purple cornmeal that has been turned into some form of porridge.
How does it smell?
Not terrible.
And taking one look at it, it's going to reaffirm Droho's belief that they are not an advanced culture like they claim to be. I just love finding reinforcements for my bigotry.
Where are you from again?
Mithranor.
Okay, make Mr. Nor great again.
God.
I technically have to. I think
That's
it's
too
a ruin
much.
now.
You should stop it at make Mithranor.
Spoilers.
Yeah, Droho still doesn't know. He's oblivious to all the subtle clues that have been dropped. So yeah, I guess we're
Oh,
going this way.
Masaki went in before me. I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, decision's been made.
I mean, I was trying to move.
Okay, what's down there? Anything we need to worry about?
Not so
We'll
far.
call this formation the Flying V.
Is there anything around that, up in that dead end?
There is not.
Okay.
I already.
So, Ark can go point around the corner then.
Okay.
Droho and Kibble are going to stay up here and watch the hallways.
You're watching us go away. Anything so far?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Well, once you guys tell us that you're clear, we'll move forward, but we don't want people to sneak up behind
Sure.
us,
So
which they will.
so
We're in a maze.
I'll go right. You go left, guy. Is that a yes? I'll go right. Okay. Okay,
Yes.
nope.
I will go that way. As soon as somebody hits a button.
Yep, too many buttons to hit. Game runs slow.
Lies.
In Soviet Russia, button hits you.
I don't like when everyone just disappears around a corner.
keep up.
Looks like a bunch of long hallway and probably a dead end.
Probably a dead end doesn't mean it is a dead end.
Why don't you guys wait here a second, and I'll go confirm.
I was going to say, the two of you can check your two hallways, and I'll sit in the
Yeah,
spoke.
I was gonna say I'm loud now. So
All right, Kai, as you kind of get to where you're able to peer around the corner, you find a curious sight in this long hedge hall. Tiny tables and their accompanying sized chairs surround a pit in the middle of the ground at the end of the corridor. Small garden gnome-looking figures are positioned around the scene, some seated, others standing, and two that look a little larger than the others sport more regal porcelain garments. The others are garbed in a more standard garden gnome regalia, though each has a brightly colored shirt. None match the others. Hats match shirts, backpacks in color, and each, save for the two larger ones, hold a present box wrapped in a bow before them.
I've got garden statuary.
What did... Urk, were you moving to investigate your tunnel?
I don't know. Am I?
I don't know, are you? You are free to eat. Ark's got all the curves.
Real memory. Curves. Anything over here of note?
Not so far.
Very cryptic.
Mostly hedge maze.
Wow.
I love how he's just taking 5-foot steps.
Again, I have disadvantage on stealth checks now. So
He's shuffling.
I'm not used to wearing armor at all. This is actually the first time Ark's worn armor.
Do you have a shirt on, or is there massive nipple shape?
Oh no, I have a shirt. Also, I have a shirt, and also you're well aware of this. I'm very hairy, so
So,
It just occurred to me, like, if I was like, did you
Did I
just like throw on a suit of armor with nothing but underwear? Like,
no, I've been wearing like a leather like jacket almost, like a surcoat.
okay.
I'm guessing I see something once I come there.
no, but as you step to that point, you hear an ominous set of roars bellow throughout the area. The
I get
ground
excited.
shakes. The tremors are slight, but something is definitely moving in the distance.
I get excited. Does it sound like it's coming from the right or left?
Both.
I get doubly excited.
Do I hear this thing?
From where you guys are at, yes.
I'm immediately gonna be like, think Ark found something.
Okay, so once everyone comes down to like the end of this hallway that I see, the edge of the hedge section, I'm just gonna.
I thought we were waiting for you to tell us where the hallway went and came back. I'm not leaving.
Oh, okay.
I just heard a roar. I'm not about to run to where I think you're being attacked. You guys are supposed to come back to us.
That's fair. Whoa! Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So I see this.
You do, as those two round those corners.
Skedaddle! Skedaddle. I don't know what it is. I'm purposely not looking at the Twitch to be doubly terrified when it gets here.
Do I get the sense that they see me?
You do. You are not very far.
Screw it. You hear Ark go into a rage.
Well, now I have to go because he's raging.
All right, everybody, roll initiative.
And
I feel like this is going badly.
since this is technically a surprise round, and I'm not close enough to his warning halberd to get that bonus, do I get to act normally as long as I rage first?
You sure do.
Sweet, because I'm still raging according to the thing. So, 19 this time.
That's Kai. 19. And we're going to adjust that back to 10. Goes to 1. All right.
This is why we don't split the party. You were supposed to go
Was
up and
it
tell us what was
me?
at the end of the hallway, and then
I
you
didn't
ran
see
off
it
like 60
until it started
miles.
attacking me.
Yeah, but I can only assume you didn't just go 1 or 2 turns. You've probably taken like 7 turns.
I'm standing here so you guys don't have to. I'm doing my thing, which is protecting you. If I stand here, you guys are protected. Also, I'm pretty close to maximum, so I feel good about where I am right now. We'll see how I still feel after this whole first round. So
Oh, wrong game.
Who am I missing? Draho. No, we've got Draho. We've got Kibble. We've got Misaki. We've got Kai. We've got Ark.
Everyone that needs to be on there is on there.
Ah, perfect.
I mean, you can add Navarre if you want to.
Nope, that's okay. So, top of the round. This thing speeds down on its wings.
yeah,
Hey, bub.
Said wings.
Wings, yes.
yeah.
Oh, is it time for
Mark
Red Dead
doesn't know specifically what they are, but he can assume what they generally are. But you just heard them. Whoa! So,
Light, claw, mace, tail. All right.
oh geez,
Mace tail.
mace space tail.
Coming in on the first
Space
attack.
comma.
Miss with the
I know.
24.
Like I said, I didn't look at the Twitch because I want to be surprised when I walk into it, but I'm
Oh,
trying to
you're
guess
gonna
what the monster
You'll be
is.
surprised, all right.
Miss with a
Trying
16.
to guess what the monster is.
Comes in with the 8, or the mace, miss with the 22, and then swings around with the tail. Hits with the 31.
That would hit, yeah.
It has a tail that's a mace, so it's either a demon,
For 33
a
damage.
devil, or a chimera.
Yeah. Again, its mace is not a tail. It has a mace, comma, and a tail.
Oh,
All right. That'll bring us to Misaki.
Oh.
roaring, it has wings, it
All
has
right,
a
there's
tail.
20. Damn walls.
Let's just say let's be glad the last combat didn't take up too many spells.
Yeah. Finish my 20 move. Be nice. And then we move 10. My 30 move. And progress the map over. I can use bonus action to move, right?
Nope, that's a rogue feature, but you can use your
Oh.
main action.
Main
to dash.
action to do dash.
Mhm.
It's also a goblin feature, I believe.
Yep,
And dash just gives me my movement again, right?
correct.
All right. Well, as I don't see Ark, we will continue to move.
Okay.
So 5 should be able to squeak me around that corner.
Yep. In fact, we can even say that you're there.
Give me-
And apparently you're holding a torch because I can see the light coming from your character.
I might not get out of image light.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, sweet.
Pretty sure my action economy doesn't have anything useful for me to drop doing a bonus.
I mean, my attention is fully on this thing, so I can make suggestions.
Oh, it's okay.
So, all set?
Yeah, that's going to be me.
Okay.
And right now, I'm thanking my lucky stars. I see just 2, and they're numbered 1 and 2. I don't like that laugh. So I am already raging, correct?
Yes.
Did that take my bonus action, or were you just incorporating them to?
You said you raged before initiative.
Yeah, because it was a surprise round. You get that automatically, don't you?
I think yeah. So I still have my bonus action.
Yep, because you've been waiting to use that because that halberd always screws you over.
Yeah, Draho.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have very few magic items that serve a functional purpose on me. That's one of them.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use Giant's Might.
Okay.
So, large, please.
Oh.
You suddenly feel even more shifting and thumping. Like, just make
These devils, I feel like these are devils or chimeras.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, technically you're a little small.
I'll know when I get around the corner, I think.
Okay. So, first things first, because he's within 5 feet of me, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
I'm going to slap him.
24.
Oh, well, that ruins it.
Well,
I just brought up the initiative tracker, and it says what they are.
your rage keeps you from being frightened, correct?
No, I think that's just the Berserkers.
Okay. Then first off, give me a wisdom saving throw.
I am not fond of you. 13.
You are frightened.
Okay. So I
Can he
should
be frightened while he's raging? I thought that was a thing that can't happen.
That's for Berserkers.
Oh,
Yeah.
thought it was all rage.
Nope. I mean, in previous editions, yes, but also previous editions didn't have these like branching subclasses. So in that case, I have to re-roll my attack because that was with advantage, and now I have to roll it without advantage. So it's still reckless, but just the regular. Oh, and that's much worse. 16.
Will miss.
Okay. Second attack. Natural 1.
Okay. And you hear a low bass.
So while I'm frightened of him, I'm still concerned for my friend, so I'm going to stay right where I am.
All right.
What happened?
Just made him scared.
He frightened me. So, and that greatly reduces my potential.
That'll bring us to Draho.
Yep.
5-foot step into the wall.
I was going to say, Draho saw me flying by on the broom. like I flew and took a corner real tight.
It's 25. There's my 30. And then I will action surge.
It's okay. I was saying your action surge might be more beneficial for the 3 attacks.
Not action surge. I meant to say bonus action dash. You know what I meant.
You mean basic action dash?
Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean.
What
Do you
Masaki
know what
did?
you mean?
He means I want to do what Masaki did.
Don't nobody know what you mean.
So I can go there. Well, I have to go there, then there. Then I've got one more move.
By the way, I think this maze was designed specifically for me to not create paths just by breaking through the wall.
I wouldn't do that.
Yes, you would.
So, I mean, unfortunately, I pulled up the combat tracker and saw what it was, and I was very close with my guess of a devil or a chimera. I'm impressed with myself.
I mean, you were right about one of those things.
Mm-hmm. It's a devil mirror.
Yeah, so I'm very impressed with how close I came, but
I kind of.
Raho now actually seeing what it is.
Do you see
My
it?
last
Though?
5 feet.
Does Draho see it though?
He is technically within corner-to-corner combat. And
Okay.
sharpshooter,
Yeah.
yeah. It's wonky. He's seeing, like, arms and wings and a tail whipping out.
So he gets the gist of what it is.
Yep.
And
He knows
upon
it's big,
seeing
red,
that,
and
I
angry.
upon seeing that, I
It's
put
a
my
dragon.
back to the corner and draw my bow
I'll save you, but not too close.
because I definitely want to, back to the corner and draw my bow. I don't have I could action surge and maybe attack. I feel like this is a time to action surge and attack.
I mean, it doesn't have total cover, so sharpshooter works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have
Yeah.
to make it a sharpshooter shot, but you can shoot him normally anyway.
Yeah, but you know what? Oh, I don't have an action surge. I already used it.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
No, curse us for not resting.
Then in that case, I am not doing anything.
All right.
Are you calling out to anyone else, maybe?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to squeal in a high-pitched, elven, feminine almost voice, and I'm going to scream, "The devil!"
Oh, because you only see one.
From the
You only- yeah.
briar bush behind you, you hear, "Oh no, I'm coming!"
Guys, that horrible wailing sound has moved.
So yes, I basically scream, a devil, and then I am going to, okay. I've determined this a long time ago. Draho's panic response, he defaults to Elvish, so most of you won't even understand what I screamed.
But we get the gist of what it is.
So he's
Orcs
Elvish
raging,
is his
Draho's
first
panicking
language.
about
Everything else
something.
was a secondary language. So he defaults to Elvish when he's scared.
So now he's babbling in Elvish, and I gotta listen to it.
Yeah, you're the only person that understood high-pitched squeal followed by the devils. The
Common,
devil. One.
common melon farmer, do you speak it? Look, I can't get
who's
his name
next
to
in
Twitch,
initiative?
okay? I can't say the thing.
Gibble?
Yep.
Awesome.
I love how Gibble's more brave for me than anything. For you, he's just like, yeah.
15.
I have my fourth level still. I do.
That is
Okay.
there's. Then he can bonus action.
He can.
So that's
Yeah, he can really run.
Go Gadget Rogue.
Well, he can move, and he can bonus his movement, and that also allows him to have an action.
20.
He can also dance if he wants to, and he can leave his friends behind.
And did.
On many occasions, actually.
And he can get here, he can see it, and he can attack it.
Yep.
And he has advantage,
Yes, he does.
because he ain't scared.
But he is not a sharpshooter, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you gave him anything good. You gave him all the weird stuff to make him. You made him a very tactical character, and then you gave him to me. I mean,
Accurate.
I feel like he's not going to be used to his fullest potential. But whatever.
That's okay. It just means he's got 3/4 cover.
Okay, so I still get to make the attack.
Yes, 3/4 cover against a melee fighter that's currently engaged. Brilliant.
So let's do that. I assume you'll calculate it proper.
Yep.
Or do I have to put anything? I can put a modifier. What should I put for a modifier?
3/4 is -5.
Oh, I just
Awesome.
realized something too. These guys do things with a guy.
Well, that was pointless.
All right. That was his action, bonus action, and movement.
Yep. I mean, even if he didn't have that negative of 5, he wouldn't have hit. So. Oh no!
He has a friend.
Now you hear Drow screaming, "Sylvan!" Another one.
I like your funny words.
Yeah, we'll go with the normal attacks for this round.
Thank you.
So, in with the bite. Rolling a 3. That ain't gonna do it. In with
Please
the
keep
claw.
rolling threes.
You would say that. In with another 3.
Please keep rolling threes.
In with mace. I'll see your 3 and raise you a -1 to that.
Please keep rolling twos.
And there's the natural 20.
Ah, but he's going to hit his friend.
His friend is behind full cover, can't see him.
The magic actually makes the attack hit even when they're out of range or when they have cover.
Ah, okay. Ah, what happened to my music?
Yeah.
Oh, moment.
It's sometimes how many languages Drow actually knows.
So we'll take that off you.
Basically, I open up a portal and just poke. Whoop.
And bludgeoning. Oh.
Haha. Now I can't do that again.
That's okay. That was his last attack. Brings us to Kai. Is that the movement you want, Kai?
Did we lose Kai's audio?
Ark, where's your sign?
Oh.
Sea bear.
You just got scanned.
Well, he's missing from his chair.
That turn back down.
He's missing from his chair.
So he actually is AFK.
Okay. We will come back to Kai then. Brings us to slowly top around to 15-1.
Now. Okay, I'm done. Well, hey guys, I might actually finally get to use
Something?
Potentially. He's gonna use an innate ability. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Stop
Action
doing
doesn't
that.
get to move.
There you are.
Oh,
Yep, it is technically your turn.
Yeah.
So I
Are
might
you wanting
really-
that 40-foot movement that you've got listed there?
Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to. There's that.
Okay.
And at this point, I guess I can double move, can't I?
Yep.
Go there.
So I may finally get to use my relentless rage
I'm there.
combat.
All right. Any bonus
There I
action?
am. I mean, unless I can run again on the bonus action.
Not unless you have something that allows you to do so.
I do not.
Okay. Alrighty. Back to a wisdom saving throw.
What happens?
He used Hold Monster.
I are not monster.
Nope, but you
Damn,
can't.
you are.
So the specific for that, you are paralyzed for the duration, which is up to 1 minute. It is a concentration spell. At the end of each one of your turns, you're able to make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends.
Yeah, good luck with that, I say to myself. Wanna... On the end of my turn?
Correct.
So I don't get a turn. Got it. Oh, crap. I'm not high enough level to keep being mad. Well, this is a problem.
Are you out of rages?
No, it's just that I could be out of range if this persists.
Is paralyzed. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That is all set. Brings us to Misaki.
Okay.
So I'm paralyzed, you said?
Correct.
There's my 10 foot.
Okay.
Alright, what do I get to see? Nothing. I gotta move another 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Then regret that decision.
Oh, look at that! Well, well, well. I get to see them both.
Yep. Moderately. They're still heavily in cover because of the walls.
But I can still throw spells.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
I need,
You need fire magic.
no, this is where I banish one of them.
Wait, so... Oh, yeah. No, Misaki goes before me, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is where I banish them. Do. Open up the spell thing.
Oh, yes, please.
So I just roll the save, right?
Yep.
Kitty. All right.
Well, he rolls the save.
Why did that roll 2?
Because they have advantage on magic. Because they are magic resistant. So they have successfully saved. Well, it has, I should say.
Not a fan.
You're not a fan.
It is not a fan.
This is not OnlyFans. I am not a fan.
Well, Kai's gonna have a chance to shine in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did it just barely make the save?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
All you know is your magic hit it, and it didn't seem to affect it.
I want to call shenanigans on that. What else can I do? That was my action. I can move. Fuck, what do I have for items? What's that? That doesn't have a description.
Which one?
Burning Crimson Eye Necklace. I think that's one that gives me... Oh, that's the thing we're collecting.
Correct.
Never mind.
Don't give it to him after we've started collecting.
Okay. I guess
That's what I said because I can't say anything else.
You could, oh, yeah, you're just sitting there grunting.
Angrily grunting because I can't move and it's making me even more mad.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Oh, my video game. There I am.
Not the 10 there. It's going to be the 10 back to there.
Okay.
Because there's nothing keeping the one from coming down around the corner.
I am.
Not technically at this point.
No. The one behind you is you're not keeping the one coming down behind you from not coming to us. Or at least we don't know that yet. But I didn't see you moving.
It's okay. I still have a turn to roll poorly.
You do. Speaking
Cause
of,
like, Kaiser's just like, not so funny now, is it?
Oh.
Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to use my inspiration.
okay.
16?
Let me double check. Negative. That is still a fail. Wow.
Hey, Kaizen, you could really use your aura.
On the bonus, if
I'm
you kill
coming.
these, you're going to get a lot of temp hit points.
If I defeat them. If I strike the killing blow, which I might not survive to do,
That is true.
because I'm going to drop out of rage on my next turn. Unless they damage me, at which point it's kind of a positive negative.
6-1, half dozen to the other.
Positive,
someone-
negative.
Someone hit me. I mean.
Oh, he wants the Rocky Balboa treatment.
I didn't hear no bell.
I don't think I have anything in my expansive but
Sydney.
low-leveled spell list that would help me. So let's do what we do best. Weird being such a low-level wizard and such high-level play. Knowing that almost everything I have is useless.
Yeah, it's like multiclassing into wizard isn't the best idea.
I didn't do it by choice. I put the hat on. Wizard life chose me. I didn't choose it.
Yeah, I got to choose this giant life.
Okay, that one's been wounded, so let's try and go for pinpoint damage.
I mean, you might want to get the one that might pass me.
I feel like either of them could pass you, Mister. I can't move.
I'm
Fair enough.
I'm literally a wall to this other guy.
Fair enough. Let's attack that one. Now, by any chance, are either of these part blue dragon?
They are not. They're very red.
Save the arrow, Jesus.
I want to use the blue dragon arrow slaying.
Okay. I think he asked that out loud. I was just like,
It's just one day. It's just this one arrow in the quiver that's just like. It isn't even in the quiver. It's in a wooden box that's decorative, like just waiting for the chance to pull it out.
We're gonna use that like in the last 5 episodes, and you're gonna miss.
Well, I'm
That's what
just
you do.
pointing out, you do still have that dragon combat coming up, and you don't know what color it is.
You said it was red.
Did I?
Yes.
Was I lying?
Or did you just change it because
Are
you
you
want me
sa-
to finally
Are
get rid
you
of that arrow?
saying that Admiral Blackmantle is a less than trustworthy person?
Or that he's just colorblind?
Okay, let me see. Let's do an attack here. Best of. Oh no, not
Well, then
that
he should
one.
lose his driver's license.
Good thing he's on a ship.
There's
He
the ship
definitely would
license.
lose his.
21 is a hit.
Is he colorblind or does he just have dark vision in the sun?
That could be sunlight sensitivity. 21 damage.
And I would like to hit him with the thorn attack and use my last arcane shot, because
Yes, because yeah.
Okay.
if nothing else, it'll waste a turn ripping it off.
Definitely discourage him from moving. That's going to be good for me.
That doesn't have a save or anything, does it?
No, it just takes effect, but you have to use a strength to remove it. Otherwise, it damages you when you move
Okay.
every 5 feet.
That takes an
Remember?
action.
Yeah. It basically burns up his action to remove it with a strength check.
Yep.
And if he doesn't, then every 5 feet he takes like 2d6 damage.
Poison damage, I believe, which...
Slashing damage. It's poison damage
Okay.
and slashing starting. Then it's just slashing every move.
Fair.
So there's half that's poison, half is slashing.
So, first 2 dice, poison or slashing?
Let's make them poison, because I got a feeling the slashing's got to do more damage.
Okay. So he will take 7 less damage.
Good plan, Steve.
All right.
And that, of course, straps him up good. And next
He's probably
attack.
literally just going to be like...
Oh no, he could break it. I mean, he's got to challenge my intelligence, basically.
He's also could probably just...
That's
Bravo.
I realized how that sounded after I said it, but I've got a 22 intelligence, so on paper, I'm a genius.
Stat-wise, high intelligence. Behavior-wise,
No.
that's a little wisdom.
14 wisdom, 22 intelligence. I got the book smarts. Just not the common sense.
I
it's from
can
Myth Draenor.
foresee this roll going, him pulling out cute little round spectacles, putting them on and going, but we'll see.
This,
Nice.
That's 20.
Should have saved it.
oh
This-
well.
this is the pit fiend that does his taxes.
That's why he's in that nice white button down.
But you took up his action, so thank you.
Yeah, if nothing else. So let's hit him with the
That's
big
if he
boom.
wants to move.
Yeah, if he wants. Well, even if he moves, he has to use his action to break it. Otherwise, he just moves and takes that sweet 2d6 per move. Take that.
Yeah, I don't think
High
he
HP
really
monster.
cares, yeah. For 35.
35.
Very nice.
And I will not re-roll any of those piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And one more arrow.
Nice.
Another nat 20.
If ever there was a time to be good.
You would waste it.
For another 28.
28. And you know what? Should I re-roll that too, since I've got piercing and I haven't used it this turn?
You certainly
I
can.
would. Worst case
I'm gonna
scenario, you
re-roll
roll
that.
one, and
I'm gonna re-roll that.
yeah, and worst case scenario, you roll one, and hey,
Better.
there you go.
So, 4 more.
Add 4 more.
All set.
Sweet. So I've brought him down to almost yellow.
He's
This
ye-
this is
he's more
proving
yellow
to
than
be-
green at this point.
This is not a great time. So that was all my attacks. I got my bonus action. I didn't miss
Ark,
one.
Ark
so-
silently agrees with Raho that this is in fact not a great time.
Oh, I know what I can do. I can. Do I still have it? Yeah, second wind. Get that HP I'm missing.
All right.
Because I feel like I'm gonna need it soon.
Any movement?
Uh,
I mean, you're behind Kibble, so you're where you want to be.
no. I really want to disappear from sight.
Boss?
All right.
I really don't want to be seen now that I've put like 3 arrows into him and like I've hit him in some squishy bits. I really don't want him to know where I feel like I just jumped up on the priority rank.
It was like, yeah, we can take it, boss.
Boss.
Don't pull at me.
So how does that's a D10 plus my level, right?
Yep. Fighter
I-
level.
Yes,
Yeah, and what level am I?
14.
14. Dude, I forget my age sometimes, so this is fully believable. Nice.
Not bad. 19 back. And then it will be Kibble's turn.
Kibble's turn.
Disadvantage on another one.
So, here's our plan. Can get. If I move 35, am I close enough to touch him? Wait, no. He can't move 35. He can only move 30, can he?
Correct.
Unless he uses his bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll still be way too close. Because he's got lesser restoration, so I can fix your paralyzation. But I gotta touch you. It's not a ranged move.
It's also paralyzation based on a concentration spell.
Oh, did you roll for all this concentration?
Didn't attack
Oh, that was the
one.
other guy. I suddenly take back everything I said about attacking that guy.
I thought you were suggesting him because he was the one paralyzing you.
No, the other one paralyzed me. That guy just might break through and go to you guys.
So if that's a concentrated, then could he, even though it's a spell-like
Either-
ability, could
either
Dispel
way, I-
Magic work?
Maybe. You'd have
Since
to
it's
try.
spell-like?
You've never tried it before.
Either way, I am waylaying the second one, so you're good.
Have we ever
You might want to damage him.
tried to use Dispel Magic on a spell-like ability?
Not that I recall.
'Cause I wish
It's
someone
also-
could tell me whether that would work.
It's also an innate ability, so it might not count as a spell.
That's why I'm asking.
Just shoot him.
They're basically covered, so
One is covered. The other one can slip by me. And it's probably going to do that on his next turn.
let's attack that guy.
Okay. He is still in 3/4 cover, so -5 to the attack roll.
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah. Also, if you piss him off enough, he might not attack me. So,
I like how you're saying it's better to direct him towards Kibble.
at the moment, yes.
Wow, Kibble.
3 and a 4. That ain't gonna do it.
Wow. So, upon doing that, best of luck, Ark.
First combat went so well.
The hero we need.
All right. That'll bring us to Pit Fiend 2, who having no other target at the moment. Comes in with
You're
a bite.
loving this, aren't you? You're loving this.
Hits with a 28.
And
Oh.
that counts as a critical.
Ooh. So 27 and 25.
Hey, at least if you're taking damage, you're still raging.
Also true.
That's true. Yeah.
Then give me a Constitution saving throw.
Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky.
The impotent rage.
You are benched.
I'm for a barbecue.
Oh. All right.
And that was the duck one. That one is failing me tonight.
Ah,
I am not amused.
why isn't it doing it?
That's That's a lot. That's a lot of poison.
Well, it's not actively rolling. Did it put like a thing on you? Yeah. String, delete. Let me actually look at that. Is that a overtime thing? Oh, it is an overtime thing. Ooh. Okay.
What's going on?
That takes effect on the start of your turn. Okay. Just to make sure there's only one of them on you. Yes, good. That is the bite. We come in with the claw. Hit with a 27.
Causes a critical. Well, at least the claws don't hurt too much.
Yep. Swinging in with the offhand mace. With a miss. And
his claw attacks managed to push my shield in the way.
Frustratedly, he swings around with the tail. With a 32. For another 42 damage.
I am almost half.
You are. And since he's the one that took damage, he will go ahead and step back.
And I can't hit him back.
Yep. All right. That brings us to Kai.
Yeah, it'd be a great time for you to be within, say, 10 feet of me.
10 feet of movement. Another 20 for 30.
And the death of Ark. Why the party doesn't split up.
I'm sorry, how many curses do you currently have?
This isn't about that.
If you're going to judge me, I say it is.
Assuming standard action dash. So that's 20.
Misty Step. Bonus action.
Gotcha.
Now, let's see what is going on.
You see...
How far are you away? 45 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, boy.
I'd be closer if I could.
On the bonus, you do hear the tramp, tramp, tramp of familiar armor.
Yeah.
I can't exactly turn my head to look.
Can I see it?
You can see small portions of it. So if you're making a ranged attack that actually requires an attack roll, it's at a -5 due to 3/4 cover.
Also try and draw their attention.
By keeping you safe, I'm also making it technically impossible for you to hit them. Which is very, very unlikely.
All right. And then I can double move. And then get up here.
Yep. At which point you spy the other one around the corner.
And I feel that sweet, sweet aura.
No. That sweet, sweet aura is 10 feet. I'm 15 feet away from you.
No, you're 10. Because...
He's large size, so it's not accurately counting
Oh.
the token.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, there's sweet, sweet aura. And I'm going to look at these two. Do I recognize either of them?
Give me a random d20 roll.
I feel that aura on my left eye.
It's caressing.
All right, high, low, good, bad, me, you.
Well, let's see. It's my luck. So low good me.
All right. Yes, the one on the left is a merchant from Avernus named Mel. You've had dealings with him before.
I come around. I'm like, "Roar." I come to slow down. I look at it. I'm like, Mel.
Kaizen?
Holy hell!
What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
We'd like to know as well. We just kind of appeared and assumed it was his fault since he got big and angry with us.
Oh no, that's just what he does. He's prime material plane. So anytime he sees somebody like you, he just assumes that you're a problem and wants to hit it with his hammer. That's his thing.
You sure we shouldn't take care of that?
No, he's quite useful. The people that you should be mad at right now, there's a group of Death Knights. They've got some type of trichesis, I think is the cult that they're rocking. And they're punting around the different orbs, stealing dragon stones.
Oh. Believe I have one of those for sale back at the cart.
You do?
I do.
That's probably why you got targeted. They're probably trying to lift your shit.
Okay, go ahead and kill me real fast.
Serious?
Yeah, it's gonna send me back.
Roger that.
How loud is this conversation going?
They're a chunk of ways away, but they're being very loud towards each other, so you can hear it.
I yell, does he want me to banish him?
No, that's temporary. This'll be easier. Is the other one still aggressive?
No, you see him kind of peek his head around the corner, and he's like, boss? He's like, it's okay. We're gonna go back, and if somebody's at the cart, there's gonna be a mess.
All right, hold on. But before I do that, I'm gonna arc. Just stay put.
You see a vein bulge further out of my head.
Oh, tell Mom hi.
Oh, of course.
And then I'm like, I'll make it quick and relatively efficient.
Okay. He stands kind of arms at his side.
Mm-hmm. And I just get him up under the chin.
All right. That is Pit Fiend 2. Gone. As he winks out of his existence with that slash. For the purposes of this, we can consider ourselves out of combat.
Okay. I'll take care of the next one.
All right.
So what's with the poison damage?
You will need to each round continue to make con saves to get rid of that.
Well, if we're out of combat, can Kibble run up and restore him if this guy drops the effect of the paralyzation?
He can.
Okay,
If he
then
knew-
let's
actually-
do
if
that.
he knew that he
Hold
was
on.
poisoned.
Do I see the?
I
Or
think
was
I
it
know
a
after
spell,
the-
or was it his
Tail.
ding? His
His
ding.
tail.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see that one and be like, oh, that's nasty. You should not do that. And I'm gonna kind of look him over a little bit, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I've got just the thing. I'm gonna reach into my pocket, pull out some stuff. I'm gonna rub it around in my hand, and then I'm gonna lay on hands on him for like 5 points of damage to heal the poison.
Okay.
Also keep in mind you haven't said you dropped the paralysis, so I'm just assuming I'm like,
Yep. So
It'll come to you. Just don't strain. You'll give yourself piles. Don't do that. Just
And-
chill for a minute.
as the other Pit Fiend leans around, if I let go of him, is he going to be pissy? Because he looks pissy.
Well, he's gonna be pissy, which is why I was gonna recommend that I just take care of you. I'm
Okay.
saying this in
Abyssal?
demonic.
I'd
Yeah,
say
Abyssal,
by
yeah.
now I'd get another roll to see if I beat the
Go
paralysis.
for it.
Nope.
And then I'm gonna walk over and be like, "How do you want it, big guy?"
Whatever's easiest for you.
All right, I'm gonna hook him up under the chin into the brain pan.
And at
Alright.
this point, too, my rage would have subsided as well.
Yep. And
So
so,
I just
as
look-
Kai
I
makes
just
that
look
cut,
tired.
and you pop out, and the other one just vanishes. And we'll go ahead and get
I look at
that,
Kai,
and
'cause
that,
I'm still
and
big.
that, and that.
I'm still big for like a minute.
Yep.
So I just reached
Get
down.
my minute.
I just reached down, placed my oversized hand on Kai's shoulder. I'm like, explain.
Oh, excuse me.
All right. Now's probably a good time for everybody to take a seat anyway.
I would be happy to rest and regain some abilities.
That wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Hold that thought. Put this back open. Shuffle the description. Get down to the bottom. Oh, no, doesn't happen yet. Okay. You guys are good.
Okay. Hey, don't.
That's
not
exactly
too
what
far.
it is. That's exactly what got us in trouble in the first place. Stop it.
So here's the deal. So we've all got like a backstory of where we're from. You're from some cool bear tribe someplace.
Not just-
Masaki's from, and
just me.
I gesture in somewhere over that way, and she's got her deal. You guys picked up Kibble, so you pretty much has his origin story down. Dudes from Myth Draenor. I am from a place that you cannot walk to from here. I'm from another plane of existence. I started my existence in this lovely little town called Ribcage.
That sounds like a cool town.
By cool, you mean a town inhabited by the worst bureaucracy, and it's pretty much your upscale, wretched hive of scum and villainy. But I mean, there are rules, and as long as you don't break them, vagrantly, you're fine.
I slowly shrink down to normal size.
But my mom is a powerful wizard, and she runs trade in illicit goods. That guy, the one that was over here, his name's Mel, and Mom did business with him, so I know that guy. And I quickly explained that the people that brought him here were trying to steal dragon stones, and he said he had one for sale. And I explained to him that the people that brought him here were probably trying to steal his shit. Because generally speaking, while demons love to come to any prime material plane, they kind of want to do it on their own terms. And being yanked away from whatever they're doing instantaneously by random summoning tends to piss them off. And if the summoner isn't here to control them, they just tend to go Burko. What I'm guessing is you tripped a trap that was just a random, let's grab something from the lower planes and drop it in here and see what happens type thing. They assumed that you were an inept sorcerer or wizard, tried to summon the demons, amped it up. And they were going to hockey stomp you and then go back home. That was their idea.
Upon hearing they thought you were an inept wizard, Draho's gonna laugh. He'd make an inept wizard.
After I explained the mistake,
I'm going
They
to throw a
apologize.
warning shot at Draho.
they apologized. I would have had them drop the spell that they had on you, but I was afraid you were going to start swinging. And
That was the wise decision.
once you start swinging, we can't talk anymore,
Also true.
because that's one of the rules. You only get to talk until somebody takes a swing, and then after that, you don't have to be civil anymore.
That's fair.
And they let me kill them because if you are summoned to a plane that you do not belong to, and you die, you just go back home. You're not dead.
Well,
Those
that's
are the
handy.
rules.
That's handy.
And so he wanted to get back to his cart and make sure somebody wasn't pilfering his stuff.
Hmm.
And so really for him, it was a business decision. I mean, killing you wouldn't have been personal. It would have just been, yeah, you wanted to go home.
Given what you have told me, I will not hit you. Thank you. I will, however, need some patching up.
Oh.
Or at least some time to take a breather.
Those are pit fiends. Mind the tail.
Yeah, I noticed. Pointing at the gaping hole in my everything. Their claws aren't so bad, though.
Oh. I mean, claws not so bad.
Why
But
am I
they have to
pulsating?
eat with those.
Unfortunately, despite that
That was
very
a poison.
interesting to the player lore moment, Draho only really got that you're not from around here. Because he's already seen your entire childhood when he got that extra background memory. Now he only knows that your urchin street life happened.
Somewhere else.
Yes. Like, I love that Draho's got that Gogori Asian background. He's just like, I saw Kaizen's life because it was just a dirty person.
I mean, I almost saw my own life flash before my eyes here. So,
Oh.
So, what are we all
So,
gonna
Ark.
do? Because
Oh, hang on.
Recover 30 points of damage.
thank you.
what's the next plan?
How
Gonna-
how
Amulets.
do we need to get you closer?
No, I'm good. I don't.
Okay.
I hope we're not going to find anything that powerful in here.
So we still need 2 amulets, correct?
Yeah, and I'm thinking some of the, at least one of them is over. Well, you didn't tell us about the tea party.
So, yeah, there were a bunch of garden gnomes, like, arranged around a table, like statuary style. It's probably one of those other new crazy puzzles, and probably an excellent place to get another necklace.
But while we're over here, and all of us are over here, do we maybe want to see what's around this corner?
No. No, I do not. In fact, hey!
Did we not? Did we learn nothing?
I can see all of you. You can see all of me. We have not split.
Immediately, there's just a giant maw of
As-
some kind
As
of
something
golf.
grabs you and just pulls you away.
I did. That was not me.
Kind of want, like, a portal to open up, like in the ceiling,
Take
and
your
Navarre
hoe
to
and
drop
Mikasaki.
through, and then a portal to open up in the floor and him just continue through.
Now you're
Like,
thinking with portal.
yeah,
And just, picks up speed until terminal velocity is achieved.
well, no, it's one of those things where he's got like 3 different things that own his soul. So like one of them calls him in for a meeting, and then another one calls him in for a meeting, and then the third one calls him in for a meeting. And they do it just by dropping him through portals.
Dude, Draho?
This really sounds like it would be better taken care of with a conference call.
Hold up. Draho doesn't have anything that owns his soul. He's just pissed
Did
off.
I say Draho? I
about
meant Navarra. Sorry.
Okay. I thought you said Draho. That's why I'm like, hold up. You don't.
So,
Where do you
I-
think she's at tonight?
are we moseying back over to the tea party or what?
Is there anything up there, Misaki? Any demons?
Nothing's jumped out at me.
I will move up to make
Yeah,
sure
I'm gonna
nothing
follow
attacks
her.
Looks like we've traveled all this way. Want to look down the other path?
It just
So
goes
I
back to where we were.
This goes back up to the middle where we started, doesn't it? Yes,
Okay.
I believe.
All right. Well, let's go with what we know. Unless we want to take a
Because
moment.
this should take us back to the middle, that we can go to the left and go down to the tea party. I believe. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
The tea party was in that sort of,
All the way to the left.
yeah, weird Tetris shape.
Hey, how about instead of trying to maneuver these stupid aisles, we just have the GM copy paste us from here over to there?
Why'd I go way over there?
Sounds like that'd be a lot easier.
It's like I'm overcompensating for the fact that I was paralyzed and I'm running too far.
I like it.
I did it again?
That's what I like to see.
Are you zooming?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. GM's doing all the work for me.
Whee!
This is what I like to see. This is what the DM is there for, to do all the micromanaging.
Sad part is, even on my side, I still have to go around the walls.
Around walls.
You should use console commands.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
No clip.
And we fall
Kill
forever
Space
through the
Kaiser.
bottom. Okay, so you said
Surrounding that tiny corner, you find a curious sight at the end of this long hedge hall. Tiny tables and their accompanying sized chairs surround a pit in the middle of the ground at the end of the corridor. Small garden gnome-looking figures are positioned around the scene, some seated, others standing, and two that look a little larger than the others sport regal porcelain garments. The others are garbed in more standard garden gnome regalia, though each has a brightly colored shirt, none match the other. Hats match shirts and backpacks in color, and each, save for the two larger, hold a present box wrapped in a bow before them.
what are the colors of the shirts?
All different varieties of pastels.
I'm just making sure we don't have to do another prismatic wall.
No.
Also, what is the range on the halberd of warning?
30 feet
Yep.
away from me.
Hey, Drow, mind backing up like 20 feet? You know, if anything happens, you'll be safely in the back.
I mean, yeah.
That wasn't a
It makes
question.
perfect sense to Drow.
Yay! I was functioning like I should.
Alrighty, so what would you like to do?
I mean, it's over a pit, so we have to be careful about that.
And let's go ahead and unlock, and we'll just draw a little pit right there.
I wander over, put both hands on one of the gnomes, and say, Oz.
So as you do that, you notice that tucked behind the present box on that particular one is a small piece of paper.
Trap binder!
Yeah. Get
Kibble.
Kibble up there. Let's make Kibble do the Kibble thing.
It says, property of the Lollipop Guild. Please return it found.
So as you're holding that gnome, he kind of looks over and looks at you. It's a piece of paper.
Well, yeah, but, like, there are a lot of movable objects around here.
That's true. But that's just a piece of paper.
So what is it you roll for Kibble to determine if anything's booby trapped?
I'm
Investigation.
gonna pick up the piece of paper.
Okay.
You want to use nature, maybe?
There are no traps in this area. In fact, Kibble will point out that he can walk on the pit. Like, it looks like he's just floating in the middle of it.
Oh,
A clue.
Here's the entire.
Thank
so,
you.
do you open the piece of paper?
I do.
You do. And what languages do you speak?
Oh, you're gonna ask me like pointed questions. I'm gonna speak like common, planar common, abyssal.
None of those.
Let's see.
What's it say?
And infernal.
Ah, it is infernal. It reads.
Why can't it ever be something that only I know?
Because you're all the way
Because
back there.
Pig Latin isn't commonly written,
It
nor is
reads,
Esperanto.
In the Queen's Elvish. No.
Fall a gnome must, but choose the wrong one, all go bust.
Oh. You have to choose the right gnome.
So we evidently must put one on the painted pit.
That seems.
I'm going to examine the other gnomes to see if there are papers for more clues.
I
Oddly,
think Kibble should back
No-
off at that thing
no
before
additional
we start.
papers on those.
Do they all have presents except for the two in the fancy clothes?
Correct.
Are you able to look in the boxes?
They are sealed shut, like physically one large porcelain piece.
Is
Okay.
there any distinguishing features on any of them?
No, they all look exactly the same, though half are male, half are female. Basically denoted by dress, because they all have beards. You do notice, as you're kind of
So they're
fumbling
going
with them,
dwarves. No.
that the present box does lift out of their hands.
Are the present boxes distinguishable in any way?
They all match the color of the gnome, but how are you going about distinguishing them?
That I just meant visually.
Visually, no.
Okay. Because
And
you want to spot the obvious before you go touching things, Drow.
What's not obvious about
And why
a
are you within
helmet?
30 feet of me?
What's not obvious about a helmet with my house colors on it in the middle of a Feywild?
I don't know.
That's a
What's,
pretty obvious gift for me from the
speaking
fair.
of helmets, how's your locked in place head?
Not good. Stiff neck. Real stiff neck. Not a fan of it.
Kidder, I could float over the top of all the statuary, can't I?
Absolutely.
All right.
They're,
will be,
all
they're
float
only
down
about
here.
a foot tall.
yeah, I'll be floating up high enough so I'm not blocking anybody else, but I can look at everything.
All right.
I love how you go from, oh, I have this broom here that could have solved this entire puzzle room, to I'm using it all the time.
Well, why not? Do any of the gift bearers' colors match the fancy dress colors?
Yes. One of the male gnomes has the same kind of fuchsia blue as the royals.
And he's the only one?
Correct.
We
are
have to.
Are they looking any particular way too?
No, they all seem to be just standing around in various different directions.
Okay, just thinking, but that's a good call out.
Okay. And Kaizen, what did your note say?
DM, what did
I
Kai
read it
say?
Again,
Fall a gnome must, but choose the wrong one, and all go bust.
So they're probably going to explode. So you might want to, just in case.
or the bottom half is going to disappear.
I'm just saying you guys might not want to be so close. Like maybe, I don't know, 30 feet, Draho.
So, but you said all the gift boxes we move.
Yep. From what you can see.
Okay. Have we? And you said they were solid pieces. They didn't, from what we could see, have a
Yep.
actual.
So it looks like they're holding the box, but that the box is not physically one piece to the hands.
Right, but it doesn't look like the gift box actually opens up and there's something inside it.
Correct.
They're sealed shut.
What kind of did you say there was furniture too?
Yep. Basically, it looks like it's set out as a garden party. So, tiny little table, porcelain chairs, porcelain fruit bowls, porcelain cake.
Are the place settings denoted as to which gnome goes where?
They are. So, in the table itself, you have a king and queen position at basically the head and footed table. And then each one of the place settings has a different color annotated in front of it.
Okay. Are all the colors accounted for?
They are not.
Which one is not accounted?
That particular fuchsia blue.
Okay. Is there a designation between male and female on the place cards?
There is not.
Okay. But we only had but none of them have mated colors. They're all their own color.
Correct.
All right. So I'm saying that he doesn't have a place at the table. And I point to the color of the fuchsia blue. There is no place sitting at the table for him. He does not belong. He is crashing the party.
One of these things is not like the others.
All of this seems reasonable.
Now the question is, do we take the box out of him, away from him before we throw him down there? I'm inclined to say yes.
I'm not getting involved because my decision is always the wrong one.
So what's your decision?
You know,
Just do the opposite.
You know, the first
I
step
mean,
to admitting
this feels very Cinderella.
Well, I always go for the obvious, so whatever you guys think is the most obvious probably is what I would suggest.
what you're saying that we shouldn't do.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But we found the one that doesn't fit, so it should be the one we go with. But also, we should probably keep his present box. Also, you
My
guys.
instinct is to just keep everything.
Well, yeah, but here's the deal. If you're crashing a party for royalty and you're bringing a gift, now maybe this is just where I come from, but if you're showing up to a party unbidden, the only thing you're bringing somebody is something to jack them up with.
That's a fair point.
And so I would assume that if anything went down, the first thing would be that freaking gift.
Yeah, the gift goes in the hole first. Then we think about putting the statuary gnome in the
But
dwarf or whatever it is.
maybe
after
that's
it.
just where I'm from. Also, I've spent a little time with fairies. Something about that whole, Raven Queen thing. And they tell a story about a king and
And you
queen.
spent a lot of time in the sewers.
Yes, Draho.
Also-
I do.
Also, I think it's considered bad etiquette to wear the same clothes as the king. Same colors.
True.
mean, if we
But-
went by Myth Draenor standards, then this party wouldn't even start until everyone's been properly coaxed, bribed, and cajoled, and everybody has a business venture involved. So,
Anyway, you were saying, Kaizen?
And the king and queen had a kid, and they threw a party. And they invited everybody but one person. It was important anyway. And that one person showed up and was so super pissed that the gift that they brought for the child was a curse. And they cursed the child.
Right, and then the kingdom went all bad. The castle got surrounded by thorns, and
It's pretty pervasive.
there was a dragon involved too.
There's a great sorcerer mouse. He talks about a grip of shit on all of the planes.
He was considered almost too powerful. I've heard this one.
Yep. So
As long as it wasn't the duck.
And
the
somehow
double rage.
somehow he acquired a marvelous group of heroes. Also some futuristic tech, like
You're
All
taking
right,
it too
so-
far. You've ridden it to the ground. You officially broke it. Bad arc. Bad. Now, how many of you are going to stand here while I chuck this gnome into the pit?
oh sure, when Kaizen says it.
Well, I'd let you do it, but you've already been whipped once, right?
I'm happy to stand on the other side of this wall. Let's get everybody.
I'm standing up
Right.
there, and
How heavy is the statuary?
It's not. It's a small porcelain gnome.
Can-
If it
can
were a
we see
real
s-
life flesh gnome, it would not pose a problem.
Is this
I
something
disagree.
that a mage hand can just just move?
It is not. So that one
It is 5.1 pounds.
It when you pick up that one in particular, it feels off weight and heavier than it should.
It's got something in it. Break it.
real quick before we do this, if this is the wrong one, and Kaizen stands there and takes whatever effect this will be full blast and it kills him, would that be a knick-knack pallywhack? And
you just
See.
broke Kaizen before he could break the statuary.
God damn it!
are you mad at me for saying it, or mad at me for saying it before you did?
Nope, I didn't even see that one coming. That was absolutely beautiful. You have redeemed yourself, Ark.
Yeah, that one took me by surprise too.
Unfortunately, if that does happen to him, he has to wait 8 hours for the paddywhack to commence.
Well, you know, I've lived a long life.
Well, just because I need the 8 hours to switch off the spell.
He died as he lived, failing saving throws.
Yep. I mean, yeah,
En
that's
masse.
legit.
I mean,
Okay.
if it's off weight, I say we smash it open. But again, I'm not the one that comes up
It
with the good ideas.
says,
It's
Okay.
clearly got to go down.
hold on. I read the note again.
Fall a gnome must, but choose the wrong one, and all go bust.
Also, Drawho, when did you start thinking like me?
It just says fall.
And there's a pit.
There's a what Kibble.
How deep does the pit look?
Probably about 15, 20 feet. Covered in gravelly rock at the base.
But it's not a real pit.
Because Kibble walked across it, right?
Maybe only the known things can go through it.
Or maybe it's legitimately the pit don't mean anything and they just want us to break that gnome.
Can we try putting the gnome at least a little bit down? See if it goes through the barrier?
Sure.
Should be feasible.
Can I dunk the gnome?
Heading over to the pit.
Yep.
All right. So you scoot over to the pit, and How are you holding the gnome?
Because I'm a stone cold killer, I'm gonna have it facing me so I can look it in the eyes.
Okay. And are you holding it midsection, by the top?
By the throat, by the feet.
So I'm probably gonna have it top and bottom, so like feet and pointy little hat because he's David.
Okay. So as you kind of go to put it in, your hand hits something. There's nothing there, but it's solid below the hand below the gnome.
Okay, then I will move my hand to under the elbow that's holding the present.
Okay.
Will the feet go through?
They do.
Hey guys, the feet will go through.
Told ya.
I didn't disagree with this.
I'm not talking to
So
you.
you just go.
And then I let go. And then I let go.
All right.
We-
It drops about 5 feet, and then the porcelain cracks, and underneath you see the skin of this gnome, and it kind of busts out of it, and it's holding the present, and it looks up at you with kind of these concerned eyes. What did I do wrong? And then it falls the remainder of the way, and when it hits, you hear kind of a bloody splat. A pool of blood forms around it, kind of delving into the rock below. Post that, the remainder of the presents, the tops blow off of them, and within each present you see one of those talismans.
One of the what?
The talismans.
There were 4 here.
Yep.
Or... Maybe we should try to see which one's magical, because everyone has one except for like me and one other person, right?
Yep.
And me.
Okay.
So you think they're giving us fake talismans?
I wouldn't put it past it.
Well,
No trust in your DM.
No.
Have you earned trust? Be honest with yourself.
After paralyzed. Oh hey. No, I don't trust you.
what? I mean, if we ran across a bear and you were like, do I know that guy?
And I'm allowed to make that mistake. Also, also, what? All us bears know each other?
Probably.
Who said
I
that?
mean, maybe.
Isn't it necessary?
I mean,
But
pretty much all the
I was
elves
more
have been
referring to the
bears.
fact that I know
A
you can talk
necessity?
to animals, you big fucking goof.
Yeah, after 10 minutes of concentration, which we really should make that faster, but we'll talk about that later. I'm just saying, it might be a trap.
Do all of the medallions look identical?
They do.
How about we... did the medallions that we already had show any magical symbols when we detected magic?
They do.
They detect as magical?
Mhm.
Okay. Can take 10 minutes to detect magic and look for what ones match the magical signature of the other medallions?
Absolutely. And they all do.
Oh! Everyone in everyone's possession? Even the ones we already have?
Correct.
Meaning we could have come here, done this, and everyone got almost a medallion instead of doing all the other puzzles. Maybe.
You know what?
Maybe.
I don't know. I think Drow would put this together. Well, what if he expected more people to show up than just us? It seems weird that he time how many amulets he needs to how many people are currently raiding his dungeon.
Why don't we just take them all?
Yeah, that's what I
Is
mean.
there a
Maybe
way
he
to climb
expected
down
more
to the
people.
gnome now?
Nope, it is still solid to you.
And you see its box.
Hey, what was in his box?
What's the box?
The box disintegrated.
Oh. Yeah, because you didn't have anything prepared. You got
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the king and queen and be like, no, really, what did he do wrong?
They all still seem to be porcelain.
Eh,
Want to start dropping them in the hole?
Let me collect the
Not
medallions
until we
first.
figure out the necklace thing, because in theory, if we screwed this up, they would all shatter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All I'm saying,
So
Kai, is you
we're
didn't
guessing
know-
that we did this okay.
You got the reward. That would be enough to tell me.
we're not dead. So
But now I feel bad. I killed the gnome, and he didn't do anything to me.
I mean, in fairness,
know-
we killed like a troop of gnomes in like episode 3.
to be fair, they
If
stole our
everyone
cart.
remembers that.
They stole our cart.
We murdered them in their sleep.
To be fair, I was trying to
Stole the
sneak
gnome.
up and just take our cart back without messing with them, but then Fenrir just shot one in the throat. So I'm like, okay, we're doing this now.
Kill the gnome. What about glass hippo?
Hey. First of all,
we
gnomes, generally cool people.
That's true.
Those guys, if the roles were reversed, they would have only been interested in if they could put us in their collection, and they'd have probably preferred us made of glass.
Okay, I'm just saying. There have been other things that have died down here as a result of us.
Well, yeah, but usually they did something to deserve it. And I do feel bad about the glass hippo. I don't know that we killed her, though. I'm not certain that she was actually alive to begin with.
Got it.
Okay, well we
But
have
that one went splat. That made me sad.
it's unfortunate. Also, who knows how long he's been down here?
Why are you making me feel worse about this?
How is that worse?
Ark is
This
saying
dude could have
maybe
been trapped for forever and ever, and then he finally gets some adventures that make it this far, because I'm guessing not a lot make it this far, and it's like, help me, Mr. Paladin man, you're my only hope, and I drop his ass in a pit.
Do you think he was aware when he was the porcelain doll?
Well, he asked me what he did wrong.
I mean, when you wake up free falling and seeing the ground come at you, that's probably what you're thinking. Other than, oh no, not again.
I realize he's not a fish.
I mean, I feel like
Is there a bowl of petunias down there?
There's
if
not.
you feel that bad
or a
about
whale.
it, why don't you just go in after him?
We can't.
I
We
can't,
physically can't
or I'd
cross the
already be
barrier.
down there.
You can't send like a magic hand down there to pick him up and bring him up and revive him?
I think that literally.
He literally weighs more than the magic hand can.
I also think it's like.
Well, how much of his blood has to seep out before he's
I say
lighter?
You're a terrible person.
Science requires
let-
dead gnomes.
I say you collect everything up. And we sort out the medallions. I think that we now have a
Low-key, I'm
surplus of
trying the mage hand.
medallions.
Your mage hand is able to go through.
How heavy
Can I pick up
is
the
he
gnome?
exactly?
It is a bit too heavy, so it,
Well, it's
it
5
is able
per
to pick
mage
up
hand.
a leg, but doesn't
Can we
seem to get much
combine
more than
mage
that.
hands?
You can attempt to.
Because I've got. Do I have? Let me double check. Because I know I took some weird cantrips.
It's 15 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I misty
did
step down
not-
there?
You gonna waste the spell and try?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Okay.
attempt going down there knowing that you might not be able to get back up?
You port down in there.
I cast Revivify.
All right. He doesn't come back to life.
It has been more than a minute.
What's down here?
Gravel, shards of porcelain, bloody gnome.
Empty busted box.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gnome Man.
Can you speak? I'm gonna try to. Kai's in. Does he hear me?
Sure.
Can you speak with dead?
I mean, existentially?
Like magically?
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Okay? Because I was gonna say if you could, we could ask him his name, and then when we get done, we could, bring him back.
Or we could, let his family know that he died.
But I'm metagaming. Because Ark doesn't know that magic.
And at this point, a familiar laugh echoes across the slight breeze that's running through the area.
Can we not?
The central path is now open, if you can find it. And the voice fades as the breeze does.
Wait, which voice? Who was it?
Sounded a bit down under.
Did it sound like the jerk
The central
that did
path
this?
is open if you can find it. Right?
Did it sound like him, or did it sound like one of his daughters, maybe?
Sounded like him.
Okay. Because I wanted to make sure of, because I think
So-
the daughter that we don't like, well, I don't like any of the daughters, but metagaming, the daughter we don't like is still alive, and I got a grudge to settle.
Yeah, we have to wax the old Sheila.
Well, I think one of them died by the trolls.
Mhm.
Yeah. The good one died.
No, but I think one of the other ones died also, because she went after that. They were both fighting over the staff when the trolls showed up.
Wasn't the daughter was one of the priestesses that was following the mother.
Got it. Okay. Collect the amulets,
Okay.
like all of them.
Mm-hmm.
We have them.
How far down was he?
He's 15 feet down.
How big is this hole?
Only
can
about
get
5 feet
back up.
across.
I'm gonna try to drop a rope down there.
It probably stops at the floor.
That's what I was getting, but I.
You were hoping it went through? Were you hoping it would go through?
Yeah.
The rope will, yes.
Oh, sweet.
Do.
Go
feed
you.
it down, feed it down, feed it down. And I try to pull him back up.
You are able to get him to the top, but he is not able to come through.
Ha ha ha.
Draw home, Masaki, hold.
What did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, shut up. Hold this.
I'll hold it only if you admit I was right.
I knew you were probably right. I just wanted to see.
I'll take it.
So the barrier allows inanimate objects through.
Yeah, it's kind of like reverse Terminator rules.
Oh, could you tie the
only-
rope around the gnome and bring the gnome back out so at least you can give him a proper burial?
You'd have to be completely enclosed in it.
He'd have to be enclosed in the porcelain.
Now, from what I can see, is there like space under, like, okay, this is the floor of where we're currently standing.
Mm-hmm.
So is there space here, or is it just straight down?
Straight down.
Okay, this is going to be slightly weird. I'm going to So Draho and Masaki are holding the rope up, presumably. So I'm going to really quickly hammer at the ground and see if I can cause a hole to happen.
So much like your footprints, as you're hammering, it dents in and then fills back up.
Does anyone have Dispel Magic?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna misty step out.
That works
Okay.
too.
That works too.
That
And
works
you
too.
are back up.
And I recoil the rope.
All right.
Do we want to rest?
I'm carrying
I
the
do.
gnome when I misty step out because I
Okay.
can.
Mm-hmm.
Art and I do, so that's.
What was that, Ark?
Do we want to rest?
I think so. I've used pretty much everything I have.
I've still got some slot. I still got spells, but
I mean,
don't
I've
know.
still got most of what I have. It's just a quick one, like an hour.
I mean, I could still go. I still have all of my sword mage stuff, so I can literally just go melee.
I mean,
from here on.
we've got what, the middle and the bottom right of the hedge maze, I think, to go through still.
I think maybe, yeah. So let's maybe clear everything except the center before we consider that then.
Okay, that works for me.
Okay, so should we work back over to where you got held?
Yeah.
So, for ease of things, you guys are able to clear all but the center. And let me... What you find about that?
Whee!
I'm assuming we did all the encounters then.
Yes.
Okay.
And do we find anything of note?
Not as of yet.
Okay.
But as you get towards that central space,
It
you
gets
find,
louder?
yeah, the in pain moaning and screaming is exceptionally loud here.
Okay, let's rest, but away from here.
That said, I'll give you guys the rest. Great session, great RP. Go ahead and have a level in your free class.
Ooh!
Oh, you
And
mean the
that's where
wizard?
we'll pause for this session. Come back next
Free
week.
class.
Mm-hmm.
I get my
You mean
robe and wizard
Or main
hat.
class?
Nope, not your main class, the alt class.
Yeah, those of us who got a bonus class, that's not the whole class, but like I have my thing because I have a dwarf spirit inhabiting my mind.
And I got the wizard hat.
Oh, I got a ruck.
All right. As always, thank you all for coming to play, and for those viewing. See you guys next time.